Look at all these lines. Can you tell which line matches the line on the left? C, right? But are you sure about your answer? Okay, we will come back to this question later. First, let me tell you a story. In the 1950s, there was a social psychologist called Solomon Asch who was curious about how people's thinking is influenced by others. So he designed an interesting experiment. He invited 123 male participants to be a part of a group vision test. Each participant was put into a group with 7 to 9 fake participants. Let's call them actors. They already knew about the experiment and were put there to give wrong answers. The task seemed simple. They were asked to compare the lengths of the lines and pick the correct match. Easy, right? The test began and the subjects were always made to answer last or next to last. For the first 2 rounds, the actors answered correctly and the subject answered whatever he thought was true. But from the next round, when the actors confidently began to pick the wrong line, the subject started second-guessing themselves. For the next 12 rounds, known as the critical trials, they kept choosing wrong answers. The subjects had 2 choices: trust their own eyes or follow the crowd. Solomon believed most people would stick to the truth, but the results were surprising. Only 24% of people were able to give the correct answer in the trial. They doubted what they saw with their own eyes just to avoid standing out. Why? Fear of judgment, fear of being the odd one out, or maybe trusting that the majority must know better. But when just one person in the group chose the correct answer, the participants' confidence shot up. This was called Solomon Asch's conformity experiment. So let's come back to the original question. What if I say the correct answer is B? Would you trust your eyes or trust me?